Hi guys, Northern Lightseer here to bring you a reading for my earth signs for this full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. I went ahead and pulled out the Moonology cards revolving around this moon, and this moon is a very special and a very powerful moon. We have the eclipse, of course, which everybody's excited about. And eclipses are all about cleansing things out of our lives, right? And same with full moons. And full moons are also about manifesting. But this one in particular is a moon geared towards releasing any kind of blockages that may be holding us back from our highest potential. Universe is bringing, there's going to be harsh truths, secrets, burdens, things that are weighing people down, deep hidden emotions, traumas, conflicts. It's this full moon in Scorpio is going to be bringing all of this to light. This is also a blood moon because of the eclipse. It'll turn red, meaning things are going to get a little fiery, I think. It's also a supermoon. This is when the moon is the closest to the earth. And we happen to have a full moon eclipse during this time. So emotions are going to be running high. And especially with this Scorpio energy, the Scorpio one says it's time to release negativity. And that's exactly what all this is about. But this eclipse is making it to where you are going to be no longer able to hold on to what doesn't serve you. The full moon is also about surrendering to the divine. This is a message to the collective from universe that it is time to release what doesn't serve us anymore. Anything that's holding us back. Anything that makes us feel less than. Anyone who makes us feel less than. This is a major cleansing, you guys. People are going to start dropping away. And you just got to learn just got to let it go. You just got to let them go. This is teaching us how to release. Because so many people harbor and hold in their troubles, their conflicts, their burdens, and it just manifests inside of you. And it's time to let it out. It's time to let it out. And tempers may flare. Emotions run high. So be careful with how you react to certain situations or information that may come across your plate. Take time to reflect on it and not react just out of emotions, right? The universe is trying to wake people up and surrender to the divine. Universe is sending out signs, signals, synchronicities to just dumping it all over people to wake people up. Because the universe is saying, I'm in charge here, not you. With all these planetary alignments and these eclipses that we have happening, universe is shaking shit up on purpose. And it's to release us. It's to help us take that deep dive and deal with our own emotions and our traumas that we have buried so far down. And it's bringing it to the surface so that it can be handled, healed, released. It's beautiful energy, but it's also very chaotic and very, it's thick and it's heavy. But it may not seem beautiful while we're going through it. It absolutely does not. Like the energies are thick. It's hard to even sit here because to weave and navigate through this kind of energy it's pretty difficult. Being an empath who can feel energy, right? So it's thick. But the end result is why all of this is happening. I feel like we are living in the time of judgment. It's time for people to wake up. And if you've been shitty to people, or people have been shitty to you, it's judgment time. These people may not realize what's happening at first. And so that's why emotions and tempers may flare. Because the unawakened, if somebody's unawakened and is unaware of what is happening here, when they start going through it, they're gonna be all fired up and emotional, okay? But this eclipse means conclusions are within reach. Excuse me. I'm still on the tail end of the crud here. Anyway, conclusions are within reach. So this is the purpose of this whole lunar event, is to bring conclusion to matters that need resolved and released. Draw a conclusion to situations, people, places, jobs, things that do not serve your highest purpose. We all have a purpose here. And universe is trying to enlighten people to their purpose here. Why are we here? What is your purpose here? It's about finding our calling, our soul purpose. And so for those who are not yet on this journey and are about to be, might have a little bit more of a difficult time trying to process it all. This full moon in Scorpio, Scorpio represents Death card in the tarot and the Tower card. This is going to be a season of towers and deaths to certain situations and relationships, jobs, instances, whatever it is that is doing you no good. And some people are so stubborn that they just hang on to what they know and never think about looking at it a different way. This moon is going to be making it to where they have to look at it a different way. Universe and spirit is making their presence known here. It's going to be undeniable to many, many people. For those of us that have had an awakening already, be prepared. Just make sure that you take the time to process. Don't react. Okay? Go inward. But you already know that as an awakened being. Just try not to let this moon pull your emotions out, right? Don't let it make you come out of pocket, because with all these people, with this moon the way it is, a lot of people are going to be acting strange. Okay? Make sure that you just keep your energy as balanced as you can. Meditate, pray, whatever it is. Do your full moon ritual tonight. Charge your crystals, get them out. This is a phenomenal moon to get your crystals out and charge them. This charge on these crystals would last probably all the way up into Scorpio season. That's what I feel like. This is a powerful moon, you guys. Okay, enough about that. So, I just wanted to give you guys a little spiel there. Let's go ahead and get... What do I want to pull from, Spirit? Let's go ahead and pull from the Moon Witch. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have Divine Feminine, number 13, stepping into your power. Funny enough, we just had a Friday the 13th this week, and that is all about Divine Feminine energy. Before it was considered taboo and bad luck, it was a good luck day for Divine Feminine. It was a day for Divine Feminine to step into her power. They burned these people at the stake because they thought they were evil. That's why it changed. It's actually a day of good luck. So, Divine Feminines, this moon with that Friday the 13th, you're stepping into your power and you are being guided. You're being shown the way. I feel like this moon is more geared towards the masculine community because feminines have a tendency to go through their awakenings sooner than masculines do. And a lot of my readings, every spread I pull for the last week has been masculine leaning, has been masculine focused. So I think a lot of this has to do with waking up the masculines and helping them to step into their power, into their divine masculine energy. Just throwing that out there. We have Witch's Hat. Express yourself and share your gifts with the world. That's part of what this moon is all about, is expressing ourselves. Getting what's buried deep down inside out. We also have Mercury retrograde going into Gemini, which is all about communication. Mercury is all about communication, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury. There's going to be information brought to light that's going to be hard for a lot of people to hear. It could get, feel like a sting, right? It could be a stinger. Ooh, with that fiery, yeah. There's going to be information that stings, and it, might piss some people off, and then emotions are running high. But when it comes down to it, it's all about surrendering to the divine at the end of the day. At the end of this cosmic event, this is the universe's goal. Bottom of the deck, we have Moonflower. Bloom even if no one is watching. And then we have the Hecate moon. Goddess. Change is important. Release the past. It's exactly what this is all about. Releasing unhealthy and toxic situations and or relationships with people. Let's go ahead and grab from Sacred Forest. I just want one from here. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Yeah, look at this. Letting go. Spirit guardian of autumn. And what did I say about this moon energy harnessing until Scorpio season? This isn't gonna just end when this lunar eclipse is over. No, no. For the next 6 months or so, this is gonna be going down. And we have another. Okay. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Spirit just told me that reminded me. I have it up here on my calendar that the next full moon eclipse is in November on the 8th. Right before Scorpio season. Oh no, that is Scorpio season. November. Yeah. 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 This moon energy is going to be doing its thing all the way up until the next full moon eclipse in Scorpio season. Okay, this is a full moon in Scorpio. The next full moon in November in Scorpio season, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look and see. Maybe I have it written down. No, I don't. This moon is going to be changing. This release and fall away and the deep dive is going to be happening until the next full moon eclipse in November. We're going to be letting go all the way through till the autumn with that spirit of the autumn there. Wow, thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and see what Crystal Medicine says. Let's get one from here. There's that self-expression again there at the bottom. Express yourself. Self-expression. Standing up for yourself and what you believe in. That one gets to stay out. We have soul awakening under that. What else, Spirit? Retreat. Yeah. Retreat before you react. Don't come out of pocket when emotions start running high. We also have mountains and water here. So water is very cleansing. Take your spiritual bath, get near the ocean, get in water, go to a waterfall, something. Get near some water. It's cleansing. A babbling brook, the ocean sound, whatever it is. Take a retreat. Go find it. But we also have the mountains. So if you live near mountains, get up in there. Go take a hike. Get some air. Get closer to the divine. You can raise your vibration by raising your altitude. I just heard. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. That's not something I've ever said before, so. Okay. Yeah, and that soul awakening is still at the bottom. Because the universe is trying to bring us into our personal power. And the universe is making their presence known. Check it out. With the cosmos right there. Universe says, I'm here. I'm in charge. And here's what we're doing. Yep. And there you are. Aligning your chakras. The universe is going to make this happen, whether you're ready for it or not. Because it's a massive cleansing happening right now. Get your black tourmaline, burn your sage, smudge. Okay. Let's see. What else shall we grab from? Let's go ahead and grab from this guy, from the chakra deck here. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Messages. I believe I said earth signs at first, but I'm just going to make this a collective read. Yeah, look. Guiding us to our life purpose. Showing us how to love. And to find the balance between the light and the dark. And there's that communication. I didn't even shuffle any out because it's all right there at the bottom of the deck. Everything that this moon is doing. These 4 cards right here is everything that this moon is doing. We have a master number right there with the 22. Life purpose. Showing us how to love each other instead of hate each other. To bring balance to the world, to our people, to our communities, to our relationships, to our families, to ourselves. And all this is happening because of communication between us and the divine. Spirit is making themselves known. Like, hey, I'm here and I'm in control here. And it's time that you wake up. This is incredible. Which tarot do I want to pull from, Spirit? Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and pull from my babies. Tarot and mystical moments here. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, and universe. Messages for my collective regarding this full moon eclipse, supermoon, blood moon in Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups. It's all about coming out of this lack mindset, the sad. Whatever's been making you feel sad inside, hurt and lack, brokenhearted. This moon is all in getting out of your head, right? Getting out of the 10 of Swords, okay? It's time to release this. It's time to step into your power. Let's see what comes out. Messages for my collective, please. Ooh, we got the Wheel of Fortune, and it did come out sideways. I consider that a challenge. So right now, the wheel is in the middle of a turn. Now, if it's to the upright or the reverse, I don't know. The wheel is turning, though. Those who have planted seeds and of good fortune and have been helpful and are a guiding light to people will get good fortune, right? Karma will go in their favor. Now, for the people that were shitty, same thing. They're going to reap what they sowed. What else, please, Spirit? Universe. This is all about standing in your power, getting stable, solid, and secure within yourself. Grounded. Knowing your worth. Self-worth. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. Abundance. This is all about getting messages from Spirit so that you can live in your highest self, in your purpose, beautiful and abundant, or handsome and abundant, whichever you are if you're masculine. Being comfortable in your own skin. What's this? Hangman. New perspectives. New perspectives will be seen. This moon is literally going to string some people up. Like, they're going to feel like they just got, whoop, turned upside down. Suspended. Universe is suspending these people because it's the only way they're going to get the message, is to hang them there for a minute and say, stop moving and just sit down and think for a minute. Quit running away from your problems. Stop and look at it from a different perspective until you are right side up. That's when they'll cut you down. That's when they'll cut you down from the tree. That's when universe will set you free. What else, please, Spirit, for my collective regarding this moon? Okay, these two wanted to pop out. We have the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords. Yeah. Releasing burdens that no longer serve you, that have hurt you, that cause you literal pain emotionally. Three swords right there. Three arrows in the heart, right? You've been carrying it too long. And yes, this is flowers, right? Just because they're flowers and they look pretty doesn't mean it's not heavy. Just because you can make it look good doesn't mean that you're struggling or not struggling. 100 pounds of flowers and 100 pounds of bricks is still 100 pounds. And she wants to pick up this flower. This would be the Ace of Wands. But she can't, if you look at her, she's looking at it like, ah, I really want this, but look at everything I'm carrying already, all these burdens. And if you notice, this is a tulip. There's not a single tulip in this pile of flowers. She wants something different. She wants to do her own thing. And I'm saying she because it's a female on the card, but take it as a masculine or feminine. You want to do your own thing. And so now it's time to drop all these other burdens that other people have placed upon you, or that you've placed upon yourself even. It's time to water your own garden. All these tulips, okay? Tulips are all about love, personal power. There's not a single tulip here. And I think that all these burdens are all your heartaches that you've been carrying around with you and shoving down inside and just trying to move on or ignore it without actually healing. It's being brought to the surface because it needs healed and it needs handled. You got to set yourself free. And that's what all of this is all about. Setting us free from our burdens. Setting ourselves free from the burdens of other people that do not serve our highest good. And it's just that simple. There's a massive shift happening here. And those that resist, Judgment reverse. What did I just say? Those that, Spirit, you're funny. There will be people that resist this judgment. I said earlier in the beginning, I think we're living in the time of judgment. And if you've been resisting the call or resisting judgment, not wanting to be held accountable, this is what this is for. This is what this entire moon is for. Is to make people accountable. To hold them accountable. Because they don't hold themselves accountable for any of this that they've done to people. Universe is tired of seeing it. Universe is tired of people treating good people like shit for no reason. And so now it's Judgment Day. King of Swords. This is the female version. I feel like this is Divine Feminine energy. And the reason I say that is because Divine Feminine is very intelligent, very strategic, very articulate, smart as a whip. And she can slice you with her words, right? This king has taken every single one of her experiences, found the light in the situation, and wove it into the fabric of her life. With her Ace of Swords right there. It's a needle in this one, but you get the reference. She has taken all of her truths and woven it in to the fabric of who she is as a person. And she expects nothing but the truth. Harsh truths are going to come out with this Queen of Swords. It's a King of Swords, but it's the female version, so take it as it resonates. She's fair, she's honest, but she can be harsh. And she's not doing it to hurt you. She's doing it to hold you accountable. Because she doesn't get stepped on. You will respect the King and Queen of Swords. What else, please, Spirit? Strength. A lot of people are going to be calling for strength to get through this. Well, do you know what happens when you ask Spirit for strength? You get more trials and tribulations thrown at you to make you stronger. Instead, ask Spirit for guidance and discernment, and that will give you your strength. It will show you the way to be strong. Anything else? What else? Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it fell out right here on top of this Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords. This is that resistance. Burying this pain and these burdens. Resisting feeling them. Resistance to healing them. Resistance to being held accountable if you've been crappy to people, right? This is who this is for. This moon is going to be making a lot, it's going to be a huge shed and release, a purge, if you will. Three of Wands. This is all about growth and expansion. Okay? You see how big she is? She's outgrown whatever this is down here that caused all of this. Okay? She's outgrown it. And she's got her own ship. In the typical Rider-Waite tarot, he's standing there waiting for his ships to come in. In this deck, she's already got her ship. She's just trying to decide which direction to set it down at. She's getting messages from Spirit, all these birds. Okay, she's getting messages from Spirit, listening. There's downloads happening. She's been waiting for a long time with her hair grown out like that before she takes any action. She's gathering all of her information. Being methodical, articulate, and strategic about her next move. This moon is making way, clearing out and releasing what doesn't serve us so that we can make room for growth and expansion. You got to let go of the old to make room for the new. I keep mixing up where I pick these cards up from. It don't even matter. Where are we at? 39. We have the Four of Cups. Yeah. This is that resistance. Not seeing the signs from Spirit. These are these people that didn't want to be held accountable. Not facing justice or judgment here. Okay? They're going to have no choice. They're going to have no choice here. We have the Judgment reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Cups. The Eight of Wands is also in reverse. This is a 100% geared towards the people that are resisting and have been resisting with everything that they've got, right? It took a lot of strength to bury those feelings and to keep them down. Those traumas. whatever it is. It's taken a lot of strength to keep that down so that they don't have to be held accountable. Their guilt. It takes a lot of strength to keep guilt like that down. When you've treated people this way. It's being brought to the surface. People are going to have no choice but to deal with it. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is you, collective. You're on your leafy marijuana horse, just slowly trying to get through this. One step at a time, slow, stable, solid. You are taking it all in and taking the time to consider anything before you take your next step. Also very methodical and strategic here with this energy. Calculated. You're not just rushing in to do anything right now, and that's not good. That's not a good idea to do right now. You're taking it slow. Take it as it comes. Okay? Take it as it comes. Process. Get on your leafy marijuana horse. And keep moving forward. That's all we can do. And there's spirit right there. When the student arrives, so does the teacher. And I think that Spirit's been here all the time, just waiting for this student to come to terms. And look, it's under a full moon. Check it out. That's cool. Wow. Is there any other moons in these cards? I don't see any other moons. Let's get some more. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. It's time to look at what your investments, like who you're investing your time in. Who is investing their time in you? You want to plant your seeds and to nurture them, and so that they become fruitful. Not just getting more and more piled on you. You want to be free of that and grow your own garden. This is a time to nurture and invest in yourself. Okay, I think that's enough tarot. Let's go ahead and grab. I want to see what crystals can help the collective through this journey with the full moon. So black tourmaline, for sure. We have celestite, larimar, amethyst, and green calcite out here on these cards. Four on the phone. We have labradite at the bottom of the deck. I have it on my ring. It's a beautiful stone. What crystals can help my collective through this? We have a soulmate card, the soulmate stone. This is about two people who are deeply bonded. This could help strengthen a bond, right? And we have the Herkimer Diamond. Powerful cleanser. This Herkimer Diamond stone will clear all of your chakras from the bottom to the top. Very powerful. And then we have the Smoky Quartz. Also, negativity banishing. Okay? I just want to pull out the situations deck just to see what could potentially come up during this time. Okay? Bottom of the deck, we have meeting. 2 or more people discussing and planning. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of discussing going on during this time. Whoa. Okay. That soulmate card came out. I wasn't sure why this soulmate stone came out, but it looks to me like this is happening so that divine counterparts can finally come together. Okay. What else? We have receipts, proof, show me. It came out in reverse. I do feel like if this person has hurt you or been deceptive, you're going to want proof that they are being authentic. But they may not be able to provide proof. Okay. They may not be able to. This is a long process. This is not just going to happen overnight. And so you're going to want some proof. Yeah, look at this. Archangel Michael is protecting you, watching over you, prevented from harm here. Oh. Okay, so we have insatiable and recalling. Someone is definitely thinking about the past. Unquenchable, wanting more. This person's tired of pretending. They're tired of pretending. And that's what this is all about, is pretending we're okay when we're not. Nobody fakes depression. We fake being okay. And it's time to stop that shit. It's time to get down to the bottom of why. And we need to heal it. And that's a large part of what is happening here. There's a lot of desire here. Yeah, somebody... Whew, this is about divine partnerships too, you guys. It is. We have children. Oh, that is way too many. What broke the deck, though? We have obsession. Must have indulgence. And then on the back of that pile, we have the divine feminine. Now, I said at the beginning that I feel like that this is a largely geared towards waking up the masculines. We have twin flame and crickets. Yep. And that cricket's landed right on top of this Judgment reverse. Not being held accountable. No action, cricket, silence. Keeping it buried. Look at this, you guys. This is all about bringing divine counterparts together. Universe is severing and tower reversing, leveling out karmic relationships because they do not serve a purpose other than to teach you lessons. Now, if you keep going back to learn the same lesson over and over and over and over and over again, that's when universe comes in with those towers. If you watch my last couple of readings, you'll understand. This is all about bringing soulmates and twin flames into union. And that's why this card came out. I haven't been able to find one of these. I've been looking. Archangel Michael and the Divine are orchestrating this whole entire thing because this is what it wants. Divine union. Divine counterparts have a purpose together, a life purpose together to teach the world how to love and to find the balance in our relationships with ourselves and with other people. This is about the yin to your yang. And it starts here. All right, you guys. Wow. That's intense. This is some good shit. Yeah, look. This is what Spirit is trying to get done. The forbidden loves. The ones that don't go nowhere. The karmic shit. The tragedy. The things, the karmics that are creating tragedy and heartache and loss in our lives. It's time to end it. And if you don't, universe is. Okay? Universe doesn't care about any past that happened. Universe doesn't care about time invested, money invested. Doesn't matter. Because they're trying to bring you to your ascension. A spiritual awakening, to your spiritual path, your soul purpose, your life purpose. Into this commitment with your divine counterpart. Wow, Spirit. Laying it down. Okay, I'm leaving this here. Good luck. I wish you the best. And I'll check you guys next time. Bye-bye for now.